MANga. MANga? MANga? MANga. It was about 2011. I read my first manga, and it was Shonen Jump. Desperately seeking Yu Yu Hakusho in any form. Manga, believe it or not, was actually like the more accessible thing, especially through Shonen Jump. Found some sort of discount offer on something for like $5 an issue. Got that for months. Loved it. Kind of got judged pretty hard for it. Well, animated manga was not very popular back in the day, like whatsoever. You get bullied. You get some scorn from family and friends as well, assuming you're just some hentai boy or some weirdo into shit for kids. So kind of got out of that around 12, 13. As a sensitive boy, I wanted to fit in, and kind of dropped it for a while. Peek at stuff at Barnes and Noble. Try to sneak a little love Hina or something spicy, because I had hormones and whatever. So I didn't pick it back up until about 2021. Yeah, read Berserk, which straight up changed my life. Especially the conviction arc right after the eclipse, and just Gus's resolve and just pushing through the worst possible shit, and just keeping on just fighting. The demons he was surrounded with, demons he was killing, I couldn't help but relate to as well. Obviously, my lover wasn't ravaged by some godlike demonic being, and all my friends were murdered by other demons. I was just fat and lonely and unemployed and sad. But I read it and started getting to exercise, running. Lost about like 130 pounds over about a year. Found a girlfriend a year later. The ripe old age, like 21, 22. I just loved that book. Like, got me into manga. Started reading a lot of horror manga, like Junji Ito. Definitely like the dark shit in my 20s. And kind of fizzled out after that. I pick up one here and there. Some artsy stuff, some dark, spooky stuff, some fantasy stuff. But never really had the same impact until, I'd say I'll read some of like my van days too, traveling around, but my 30s, funnily enough, it kind of came back full circle with the Berserk thing. My wife, or not even girlfriend, a friend at the time, became my wife, came over, I think on the second or third date, and saw my book collection, and was especially drawn to Berserk. She was like, "Oh, yeah, I love Berserk," and stupid, but at that moment I was like, "Oh, baby, you're the one. You don't want to kiss this girl." And funnily enough, that night, she also saw my Little Nemo, but shout out Little Nemo. She was like, "Oh my god," blown away by that. And I think it was a couple minutes after that we just made out, like inadvertently. Berserk got me, some romance in my life. Believe it or not, freaking weird, but yeah. Anyway,